Wow, tired of clap, huh?
Yes, I don't feel so good.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Hello, interwebs, and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Trials and Tribulations. My name is SkiniMini.
And I'm Pharaoh.
Last episode, we pretty much got Ron off the hook with murder, and we accused Luke Atmey as the murderer. Shoot! So now we gotta bring him in from his court case, and we about to prove him wrong. Oh.
Well, of course he's the one doing this trial.
Well, Sir Detective Atmey?
I have to say, Mr. Payne, you performed splendidly.
Oh no, Sir Detective Atmey. You were the one who...
Oh!
Who the hell are you? I could do this, I guess.
Okay.
That's enough. This court seems no reason to further prolong this trial. This court finds the defendant Luke Atmey. I don't know what the hell is going with there in terms of that voices. Wait! Don't hand down your verdict yet, please! Well, Sir Lawyer. Welcome to my courtroom. Who's this hoser, eh?
He's Canadian!
Kenyatta!
Who's this hoser, eh?
Oh, that was actually really good.
Thank you.
We apologize to all our Kenyatta friends out there.
I love Canada. I would move there if I could.
I think everyone's moving to Canada in November anyway, so... Yeah.
We're not gonna get into that.
My name's Phoenix Wright. I'm trying to do the lyrics of Friends with Loss.
My name is Phoenix Wright.
And I'm an ace attorney. Attorney at law. Okay, let's go.
I love you, Brendel Floss. You're amazing.
You're an awesome dude, man. And you want us to draw dicks on the check, and you didn't want me to. No, excuse me. Skinny didn't want me to write it, so... You suck, Skinny.
Where has this episode gone?
I don't know. Are we keeping all this in?
I don't know. Probably future Skinny will be like, I'm too lazy to edit. Just leave it in.
Okay.
Oh my god. Did you say this already?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I wish to file an accusation against this man. Look at me.
Oh.
Accusation? You accuse Master Mask?
That man is not Master Mask. He's just a ruthless murderer. What? Eh?
That... I just realized he's dripping from his nose, too. That's gross.
That is really disgusting. What?
What?
Wait a minute. We could just finish last episode.
Are you serious? I thought it was just a recess, and then you...
Oh, we got played.
Okay, guys, well, welcome back.
Oh, God. What is wrong with us?
I'm hyped up on drugs right now. Not illegal drugs. I took some painkillers because I haven't been feeling good this weekend. So.
Don't you love how she has to like explain herself that she's hiding the? I'm kidding.
How am I supposed to? I don't do.
I'm kidding. I have 4 drug bottles right next to me right now.
Yeah, because you were sick. You went to the hospital.
Yeah, and?
Yes, and I take ibuprofen.
You kidding? I have freaking. I can't even say the name of this medicine. It's a painkiller too.
My sis?
I could have sworn I heard Mia's voice.
So then, she's still alive, inside your heart. Nicky boy.
Oh, Mr. Light.
Is it true that Detective is the real murderer?
To be honest, we don't have any definite proof. But he's the only one who could have done it.
But wasn't he at Lordly Taylor that night? Not to mention, we don't exactly know his motive. I mean, why would Detective Atmey want to kill Kane Bollard?
Oops, it's almost time. Better get back in the courtroom. I need to find some solid proof. It's gonna happen sooner rather than later.
Crap.
I mean, it needs to happen sooner rather than later.
It needs to happen now, Phoenix. We ain't got time. Now then, the court is back in session. Judge Santa Claus presiding. Mr. Luke Atmey, please take the stand.
You think Brother Floss is gonna make us pay royalties to him now?
Yes, I will gladly give him money.
We already did!
I'll give him more money.
Somebody's give me money. Well. How do you do, Sir Lawyer? I never would have thought to see you acting so recklessly. I couldn't let them hand down your verdict just yet. Not when I have given you your perfect alibi. An alibi by the name of Master Mask.
Which whom you are not.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that even the great Luke Atmey has no idea what you mean. Of course, I have been in the next courtroom ever since 10 o'clock this morning. I'm afraid there's no way I could have known what's been going on in here.
Oh, you've been in the defendant's seat all day long, correct? Being tried as Master Mask.
Indeed. It's truly child's play to fool the ignorant masses. Not only did the poor fools ask me to protect their valuables, they even gave me a generous reward upon returning their own property to them. Take this red diamond and that sparkles upon my divine finger, for example. I'll show you a divine finger. So you continue to insist that you are in fact Master Mask? Of course.
Whatever. Very well then, Luke Atmey, let's begin with a simple question. On October 12th at 1 a.m., Kane Bullard was murdered. Where were you at that time?
One without knowledge lacks even the knowledge that he should be ashamed of himself.
Look, dog, we just need to know where you was at. We ain't need what are those things called where it's like 757? Haiku.
757? A haiku?
Yeah.
Oh, it's 575.
I can't math.
But don't worry. I will not hold it against you, Sir Judge.
Thanks.
All right, Mr. Atmey. Deny the murder. Speak.
Oh?
We're listening. As you wish, Sir Prosecutor.
That shing, though.
Shing.
Alright, give us your alibi. You ugly.
As you I was stealing the urn as Master Mask, just as I announced I would. I had more than enough time to prepare. It was a pathetically easy job. A photograph contains no words, but in this case, one turns out to be my witness. Wait, what? Hold on.
Wait.
The time... I don't like how you said that. Photograph holds no words. Doesn't it exact opposite?
Yeah, a picture holds 1,000 words. He's just trying to be crazy.
The time in which the camera captured Master Mask was at the same time as the murder.
What? It seems the main point of discussion will be this photo of the crime scene.
Everything else up until now, it was all part of his plan. There has to be a secret to this picture as well. Even the great Master Mask cannot be in two places at once. Now then, if you'll excuse me, I have a verdict to receive.
We ain't finished.
Unfortunately, Mr. Atmey, we still had to do your cross-examination. A fool is too foolish to know that he's a fool. Who the hell do you think you are?
Are you dating Von Karma?
No, ew, don't.
I'm just saying where he's getting this fool stuff from.
Well, yeah, now I have a bad image in my mind.
Oh no, not.
Well,
I think he's trying to say that you're full of it, Nick.
The only thing that's full of it is his alibi.
Cause he's ugly. Yeah, he's ugly.
He's ugly.
Your lightning bolt looking hair, looking like a ghetto Pikachu.
A ghetto Pikachu. Pika bust a cap in your. I'm so sorry to everyone watching.
He's like Pinocchio and Pikachu. He's Pinocchio.
Yeah, I was trying to think of a word, but okay.
We're not funny. All right, let's see.
Yeah.
I want to press on this one. I had more than enough time to prepare, so it was a pathetically easy job. Okay, how did you have time to prepare?
I believe Adrian Andrews hired you at one point. That's right. That was over 20 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. You sent the calling card to Lordly Taylor 10 days before the heist. That would mean you sent out the card after you began your security watch, right? Indeed. There was no reason why I couldn't do both jobs at once. It was a perfect opportunity to steal my latest target.
I see. You truly are evil, aren't you?
Yes, evil is what I am.
Is that right? Hey, Nick, isn't there something odd about this?
Hmm?
Detective Atmey was always proud of his ace detective skills, right? But if the urn was stolen from Lordly Taylor while he was the only one watching it, he'd have no way to maintain his perfect ace detective persona.
You know, that's true. It is kind of odd.
Yeah. Oh. A photo. Oh, that's weird. Okay, I'm gonna press on the last statement. The time at which the camera captured Master Mask was the same time as the murder. How you sure about that?
About the camera that took this photograph. Don't. Oh, come now. It's all too clear what you're thinking. Huh? You think I altered a timestamp on a photograph, don't you?
Look at this Photoshop.
No, come on, no. That's a bad thing to no, come on.
Sorry.
Ooh.
Couldn't help it.
I guess not. I'm afraid that's impossible. Camera was set up by Lordly Taylor. On top of that, it was Lordly Taylor's staff that printed that picture's data. Unfortunately for the defense, there's no way that picture could have been altered.
Dang. I see.
Looks like I better find something else that could be suspicious.
So, this alibi is false?
It has to be, or he couldn't have killed Mr. Bullard at KB Security.
But I'm not really spotting anything unusual.
Excuse me, there are two possibilities. Either the mask in a photo is a fake, or the photo itself is.
Oh? Okay, so with that, we can actually go back to this one. A photo contains no words, but in this case, one turned out to be my witness. Let's press on that, shall we?
So by photograph, you mean this piece of evidence here? Is that correct? Indeed it is. That it is. The very thing that proves I committed the crime. The very thing that proves you committed the crime. Surely even you understand by now. Lordly Taylor provided that camera. There's no way I could have tampered with it. That means I could not have killed Kane Bull, unless I had an accomplice. Come on, think long and hard about that night. The basement warehouse and this picture that supposedly captures it. It's gotta be. Isn't there something funny about this picture?
Oh yeah, you bet there is.
Are you implying that this picture is a fake? You bet I am. There's definitely something strange about this picture. We took a look around the basement warehouse that night, before the theft took place. And there's something in this photo that doesn't match my memory of that night.
Very well, then let's hear what you have to say. What about this photograph do you find funny? Well, it's this pink stuff.
Well, white stuff in this photograph.
in the photo, but we know what color it is. But the way the timeline was when we talked to Miss Andrews doesn't match up with this photograph. So you want to present this splotch here.
The funny part is right here.
Why, this is a blood stain. Ah, blood! Now this case is getting interesting.
Not exactly. The stain is actually just pink paint.
Oh, just paint. Oh, and peach colored at that.
From blood to peaches. The judge sure loves going on his wild tangents.
If that's what you want to call them.
The problem with this photograph is not the paint. The problem is when you consider the layout of the basement warehouse. It turns out that something that should be there is nowhere to be seen.
Oh, Oh, he's sweating bullets. Well, Mr. Wright, what is supposed to be in this picture instead of the paint stains? It is actually the Omni-Fae golden statue. Aha, so present that mug here.
The supervisor of the treasure exhibit stated the following.
Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive at the mountain training hall. I realized that the statue would be the perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it where you first saw it.
I myself was there the night the theft took place, and saw the statue in that spot. If this picture was truly taken on that night, then that statue should have been there. But when I was there the day after the theft, that statue of the old bag was sitting in the corner.
Perhaps it was somehow pushed there accidentally?
Your Honor, the statue is slightly larger than yourself and quite heavy.
Are you calling me fat?
It would have taken more than an excellent push to move it that distance. Huh. In that case, can you prove it? Can you give us the rhyme and reason as to why that statue was moved that night?
Can you do it, Nick?
Never mind who moved it. The real question is, why did they move it?
Well, Mr. Wright, I hope you're prepared with your answer. Now then, who was the one who moved the golden statue on the night of the crime?
Well, it was Miss Andrews, of course.
What do you think, Mr. Godot? Oh crap, nope, I got that wrong, sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
Right, now you got me wrong too.
Sorry.
Oh, look at that. Now I get a penalty. It's not black, and why is it bitter?
I got that wrong, sorry.
You've messed up.
What are you doing, Nick? You idiot! Sorry, I guess I didn't pay attention. I was thinking of who moved it there instead of who moved it out the way. Okay, sorry. Oh, we didn't get a penalty.
Hey, oh yeah, you're right.
That's weird. Okay. Alright, well that's fun. Alright, actually Luke Atmey himself moved it. Sorry.
The one who moved the statue is none other than Luke Atmey. Come now, Sir Lawyer. There you go again on one of your strange delusions.
Mr. Wright, what basis do you have with your strange illusions?
It's very simple. The witness was the only one in the basement warehouse that night. That is indeed very simple. However, why would I want to move a heavy golden statue? The reason for moving a golden statue, here's where our battle really begins.
Well, Mr. Wright, what reason did the witness have to move that statue?
The reason can be found here in this photograph.
Look at it.
Look at me. You pretend to be Master Mask to create an alibi by showing you were at Lordly Taylor that night. But this photograph contains a single fatal flaw. If the statue had been there, your lie would be exposed like a cheap film at a drugstore.
Oh!
Jeez, well, take a shot at Walgreens and CVS, why don't you? That is why you moved the statue.
A single fatal flaw?
Interesting theory. Please enlighten us. Just where in this picture does this lie exist?
It actually exists. In the timestamp. Yeah.
Naturally, the lie in this photo is a timestamp.
What do you mean?
I'll tell you exactly what I mean. Go on the night and... What?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. On the night in question, Look at Me went to KB Security and murdered Kane Bullard. Therefore, it's obvious. It would have been impossible for him to have it at Lordly Taylor at this time.
Oh my god, he's right. But what does that have to do with the statue being moved?
Remember, if you will, Your Honor, when was this statue placed beside the warehouse door?
Well,
The statue was taken down to the warehouse on the day of the crime. It was placed there in order to cover up the paint. Exactly. Luke Atmey had already decided on a time where he was going to kill the victim. And so, in order to create an alibi for that time, he took this picture days before the murder took place. What the? Of course, the statue hadn't been brought down to the basement warehouse yet.
ah!
So, on the day of the crime, Mr. Atmey must have been quite nervous. As nervous as a long-tailed cat in a rocking chair factory, so to speak.
What?
What? What? Holy Phoenix, there are so many other metaphors and things.
Words.
Stupid words. Why? Because something that wasn't supposed to be there had been brought down in place where it wasn't supposed to be. And that is why Luke Atmey had to move the statue on the night of the murder. He did it to make the room match the way it had been in the photo. Gah!
Oh my gosh. Order, order! Mr. Atmey, is this true?
One moment, Your Honor. Have you forgotten this?
What's that?
The data for the basement warehouse computer. According to this, the camera did indeed go off the night of the crime. Well, it's true that the camera had been set up by Lordly Taylor's staff. However, the program used to manage the data was yours. That alone would have allowed you to tamper with the data. Ah! Ah!
Order, order! Mr. Godot, what is the meaning of this? Godot, I warned you about making me wait. Now put that coffee down!
Violet Cup. I promise to drink no more than 17, which means sleep to the last.
However, the defense has a very good point.
A good point. So what? We are all but travelers and road.
I think you've got your points mixed up with your other points.
So you say this photograph was taken ahead of time, that the statue was moved in order to make it match. It's a very interesting idea. However, there's one point that can't be denied, which is that it's only a possibility. Men that are trapped by the chains of maybe can never reach their dreams.
That's very true.
No way! Don't fall for that, Your Honor! Hey, Mr. Damask. Yes? If there's no funny business in your actions as Master Damask, there should be no problem with you telling us your strategy. So let's hear it.
Oh, great. Yes, please provide this court with your testimony about your plan to steal the sacred urn. Oh, boy. Okay, well, I think we will do that in the next episode, because I'm sick of seeing his face.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm tired of voicing his face.
So thank you guys so very much for watching, and if no one's told you that they love you today, I do.
We hope that you guys have a wonderful day. Yeah, I'll stop now.
I was just gonna let you go with that.
I would, but, you know, yeah.
Alright, thanks so much, guys. Love you, bye.
You make this worse by the awkward pauses.
Well, I feel dazed at the moment.
Oh yeah, the drugs.
Drugs.